Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wildcard game. It's the one-game National League wildcard playoff between the Dragons and the 66ers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wildcard playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Benjamin Sanders gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Bryce Lewis. We are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
First pitch. 7-0 pitch.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Wind up the 2-0 pitch to short, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Duke Wang.
In now, Duke Wang, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Lewis aboard here at first with nobody out. There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go. Sanders has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And there he goes towards second. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Randall Mad Dog, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad to get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Sam Quintero, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Rudy Cunningham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Grounded to third. This could be two. Scooped up to second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Davis Wazalewski is on the mound for the visitors in this NL Wildcard matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Count the pitch outside. 3-0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Skied into straightaway right. Wang is there to put it away for out number 1.
Down second, the left fielder, Ben Kohler.
Stepping into the box, Ben Kohler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready on 1-2. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Tyler Blackwell.
At the plate, Tyler Blackwell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Blackwell has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now, Frankie Fernandez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Ball
2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here it is on 3-1. Swung on and missed 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at-bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Reggie Kellogg. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
That's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Reined in. The second for 1 on the first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. So stepping in, King.
For the 66ers, the first baseman, number 84.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the pitch.
Hey! You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Down to 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Hit in the air to right field. Wang is there, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Jesse Nelson.
Now batting, Jesse Nelson. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Bases are empty, one man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, McGee. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Behind 0-2 now. McGee playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dallas Phillips, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here swinging the bat left-handed.
0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. It's taken down and in for a ball. Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, it looked like a quick inning. Gets the first 2 out, then a hit by pitch, and a single to keep things going.
You never know what's going to start around. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs, and we're on the board.
So now to the plate, J.P. Humphries, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Line drive, base hit to right. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Plate now, Benjamin Sanders, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Ready with the 2-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he misses again, ball 3.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
And the count will be full. Payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kellogg is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands, the bases loaded. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Davis Wazalewski.
The pitcher, Davis Wazalewski.
First pitch on its way. Now the 1-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Stepping in now, Bryce Lewis. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate, Duke Wayne batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
From the belt, the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Riding in once again, Randall Mad Dog. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And that misses. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. Popped up. King is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So one run here on two hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dragons are out in front here, 1-0. Now to the plate, Monty Smith. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping in, Ben Kohler. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Down the first baseline. This will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Lewis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16, Tyler Blackwell.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Blackwell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a 2-0 home.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up. But you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. He's running. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, King, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
One and 0. Here it is. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The set and the 1-1. Line towards center field. Kellogg will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Sam Quintero. First offering on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Quintero is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
To the plate now, Rudy Cunningham. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 7, Frankie Fernandez.
Into the box now, Frankie Fernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jesse Nelson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, Mercury Nelson.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you're going to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get him out on the play.
Number 3.
Throw over to the bag, and a runner back. Into the box, McGee, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Settling in now, Dallas Phillips. He singled his last time up. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And there's ball one. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. And that misses 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in, J.P. Humphries. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he missed the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Humphries is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 on the way.
Oh, that's good.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Wang will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 12.
So here now is the pitcher, Benjamin Sanders. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. the start of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Reggie Kellogg.
Reggie Kellogg.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Nelson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Omar Valido.
Standing in, Omar Valido. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
One out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Shinji Sasaki will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Three and 1. Misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 1, Lewis.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Adam Hendricks takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Bryce Lewis will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. from set and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Blackwell is there, 2 down. Ready once again, Duke Wang. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackwell is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mark Weston will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Monty Smith. First pitch coming, here it is. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ben Kohler.
Stepping in, Ben Kohler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The high fastball is in there. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Beautiful diving stop. It's there, and he's out. Ready for another shot now, Tyler Blackwell. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
1-1 the count now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
Got a foot down. 3-2.
King would be next. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Randall Maddow. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Randall Maddow.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Wind up and the 0-1. Fastball just inside. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Sam Quintero. And a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Humphries shading to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Rudy Cunningham.
So digging in now, Rudy Cunningham. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
Count 1-2.
Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, King, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 84.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Wang is there to put it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Nelson.
Digging in to try it again, Jesse Nelson. Now the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now back, number 3.
Jesus Trujillo enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. So now to the plate, McGee. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Trujillo stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Open to send him packing, pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Dallas Phillips, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 2 out with a man at first. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1. lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Frankie Fernandez. Now the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Reggie Kellogg. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Nelson comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Omar Valido.
Now at the plate, Omar Valido. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when it counts in his favor like this.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ramsey will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. For the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Once more, a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And that misses inside 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7-minute stretch.
Fernando Reyes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, J.P. Humphries, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kellogg has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The pitcher, number 52, Adam Hendricks.
Willie Cole will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Willie Cole.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back. Not shortstop. Monty.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Monty Smith. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think you'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. Dante Tracy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Bryce Lewis. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Tracy, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Looped over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 32, Duke Wang.
Striding into the box, Duke Wang will swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Too high, 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kohler is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for round number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Randall Maddox.
Stepping up now, Randall Mad Dog, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here's the pitch. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Hit sharply on the ground. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready now, Rudy Cunningham. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the hardwood plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here's the 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. On to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ben Kohler.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On he pops it up. Mad Dog and foul ground, and no one will track it down. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tyler Blackwell.
Digging in now, Tyler Blackwell. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on a swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Owen was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, King. outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Jesse Nelson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. To hold the lead, here's the delivery. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Hayden Norwood enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Frankie Fernandez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Norwood, a right-hander going 6'5". He's a 9-year major league vet. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the pitch. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kohler is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Kellogg. Here's the first pitch to him. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Popped him up. Humphries is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop,
At the plate, Omar Valido. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to left field. Kohler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Dragons are out on top 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mario Oquendo comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Batting in the 8th. Number 50, Mario Oquendo. Now playing shortstop and batting 9. Number 9, Juan Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Late square, and this is popped up. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Third baseman, number 99, Dallas Phillips.
Standing in, Dallas Phillips. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 1-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kellogg is there, 2 gone.
Now back, the catcher, JP Humphries.
Striding in, J.P. Humphries, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line hard. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Hit to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Luis Rojas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Two out with a man at first. Count still at 1-2. Them down to their final strike. Here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and he erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League Wildcard game.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the home team, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.